Welcome back to Spaceplan. My name is Dr. Nought, and today I've been gone a while, as you can see. So instead of sitting here smashing the spacebar, I just left the game alone for, I don't know, almost 2 weeks, and we were able to get up to 55.7 million watts. So now I'm going to conquer this damn Neptune. Because what do we have to do? I almost forgot. We need to send potato planet mashers. We've only done one. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to send them. I'm going to wait, because these are still 13.8 million, so as I talk, I should hit the spacebar. So we're only going to be able to send a few of these, and we need to make these count. Okay? So here we go. They're all gonna just hit. Oh my god, they're all just gonna hit with the same thing. So I think we can do like one potato wedge. We'll send the mashers to hit the ones on the inside, you know? So here, like, okay, well I just missed that. But maybe wedges. I can send a lot more of them. Oh, I just hit that. Nice. So as I do this, we're gonna try launching some wedges, and then for these ones in here, I might just send a masher. This might be the best way to... Oh, just got it. Go ahead. I don't know, I was spending all this money on mashers when I can send 7 potato wedges per one masher here. Might be worth it doing this way. But here I think... Oh, I just completely whiffed on that one. Great. I'll go a little earlier. Oh, dang it. Fine. Yeah. Ooh. Alright, they all hit that thing. That's too late. Oh my gosh. Ah, it's already 7 million! I just wasted... Are you kidding me? So, I didn't play this game for 2 weeks, and within the first, what? 2 minutes, I used all of my potato wedge abilities. We need to really up the wattage here. That was underwhelming. Just like the previous episode entitled Underwhelming Neptune. I completely underwhelmed myself with my inability to actually hit a damn thing. So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Is that it? It's not terrible. So can I actually do this though? That really is the question. Can I actually hit these things? We got one big one. That should be easy hit. That's gonna take me 1.5 million years to get back up to 7.6 million watts. The issue. Yeah, let's study how these got these little ones. So those pop out. The middle ones go in. Do we just have to be lucky and have them like this close to us? Like right here, I could launch a few and hit. The middle ones come back out, little ones are out, they all align. Or, sort of, not really. I'm close. They spiral and they go in. Middle. Well, the middle ones go in and out pretty quick. Looks like maybe twice as fast as the small ones, so they come out. Little ones go in. And that's one cycle. When is the best time to send a planet masher then? Because like right here they'd be blocking, but I can't hit anything. Like there's not a really good time, and it depends when my satellite or my orbiting spaceship is. So like right here, but they all go in really quick. They all go in very quickly. So we got the paprika potato wedges. Those make the potato wedges times 2. So that would actually give us 80 watts per second times 67. That would be big. So maybe we do that instead of trying to launch a potato wedge every 2 minutes at this rate. So let's work on the idealister. Let's get the wattage back up so we're not sitting here for so long. I think that's what we have to work on here. So unfortunately, what I was hoping in my mind, I'd leave this game run for 2 weeks, come back, And now just go bam, bam, bam. There goes Neptune. Bam, bam, bam. There goes whatever the next planet is. Just crush it. And nope. Turns out that's not the case. So we got half of them, I think, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, there should be 12, right? Yeah, so we got 7 out of the 12. We need 5 more. 2 of them are small, 2 medium, and 1 large. Alright. You can almost taste the efficiency on these potato wedges. I mean, the paprika. 2 times the power gain. Now we're at 16,000, so yeah, we're gonna do this. What's the next thing? 10,000. That previous upgrade isn't actually the best. Proper potato power gain times 2. So, proper potato... Potato tank. Storage means efficient harvesting. That's 1600 watts per second. This one, is this gonna knock this up by 2 again? That would be insane. I don't have any tall tater. Tall justifies more power somehow. Alright. That makes sense to me. So we're gonna shoot for these things. 10, 13, 20, 31. Greased up beams. Allows light to slip through the atmosphere faster. Spotlight power gain times 2. That would be good because right now they're pulling in almost 38% of the total wattage. Salted potato wedges. Can't believe we've come this far without salt. Yeah, seriously. Potato wedge power gain times 2. Oh, so that's the potato wedge here. So what is this? Copper potato. Oh, here, doink. So that does times 2 here, so that's... they're only pulling in 2.5%. So we'd... let's see, we'd have 410 watts per second right now. We'd bump that up to another 410. So that'd give us up to 16.5 thousand watts per second. Alright. When we're not in the shade. When we're not in the shadow of our planet. The nighttime side. Watch it bumps back up again. Here we go. There we go, not a big deal. We don't have a lot of solar panels, if any. Oh, we do. We have 60 of them. 1.5% though. Very little percentage. So, is it worth it? So this would bump it up by 410. This would give us 1600. So it's worth it to do this. Potato tank. It's worth it to do this. This is 4 times the amount that this would give us. So we're here. We need to get more power. So, you know, it's not the most exciting thing. I was hoping we would be able to. And the potato tank landed. Oh, would that have counted if it hit? No, would it? No. Would it? One of them does 9% of total wattage. Huh. So it's still in our best interest to do this again. Or we do this. This is cheaper and 4 times the wattage per second. Alright. That is what we shall do. So, as I was saying, not the most exciting thing. I was hoping to get Neptune done fast. I'm still hoping to get it done this episode, but we're gonna have to spend a decent chunk of time getting the power up. So I think what I want to do in this episode is spend a little longer. So this episode, you'll know before I do, because, well, you'll know before this point in the video how long the episode is. I'll know before you because I'm making the video, right? Obviously. But at this point, I don't know how long. We're sitting at about the 9-minute mark, it looks like, and maybe we'll do into the mid 20 minutes this time. Ooh, longer episode. So we can all enjoy Neptune a little more. We were at Mars. Only spent an episode at Mars. It's marvelous, but we got through it. Not too bad. I think we have to do 4 planets, and I don't know if... well, I know we have to do 4 planets. I don't know if Earth counts as one of the 4. So if it does, then after Neptune we only have 1 more. And I'm hoping it's like Saturn. That'd be cool. With all the rings or something. But if not, then we have 2 more. And if I got to choose 2 more planets to go to, in any order, I don't know if we have to keep going outward, because Neptune, the only thing past Neptune is Pluto, and then the Oort belt and all that stuff. But if we get to go back inward towards the sun, I would choose Saturn, maybe Jupiter, Jupiter would be cool. Let's do another one. Let's see if this actually hits anything. Should have planned it to hit one of these things and see what happens, but I might hit this one. Don't think so. Oh, be a happy. No, of course it slows down. You little mother. No. Well, anyway, we're using it for the power, and we're up to almost a little over 19,000 watts per second. Next time, if I remember it, which I will, it's still worth it. This has to be 4 times of this amount, or this is worth it. 4 times the cost, or this is worth it over this. The 1600 watts per second is pretty nice at only 8.5 million watts of cost only. Then our excellent kinetogen over here in the ideal lister, each kinetogen cycle will produce a lovely 10,000 watts for a simple 13 million watt cost. What's our system seeker look like? System peaker look like? Oh, we're back out. Yep. Solar system looks pretty much intact. We did. Let's see. Mars would have been this one. Got Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. We're over here now. So do we have to go back out? Are we going back out? Or are we going further out to Pluto and other dwarf planets? Or we get to go back in, check out Jupiter, Saturn. I'm surprised they don't have little rings. I know you wouldn't see it from this far out, of course, but still, you know, why not? Whoa! They're all like in a square. So they just like become organized while I'm not looking, and I quickly peek back and I'm like, oh crap, disorganized. Don't let them see that we can form a nice, oh there it is again, nice little shape. So they kind of, okay, so there are little shapes that happen. These two seem to collide at this point. Alright, potato tank. I want to try launching at this. It's a pretty slow moving thing. We'll try it. I'll see if it, I don't know, I don't think it will, because it's, you know, we need these little green dots to hit the, but we'll give it a shot, because one of them attached, I thought, maybe not, no, none of them look like, I thought one of the potato tanks attached to one of the, oh yeah, they did right there. So close. So if that would have hit, I wonder what would have happened. Potato tank sacks. Okay, that it's just like stops in the, okay. And also 110 million. And that would have worked like back in the day when we were pulling in way too much wattage. Second. I cannot time these things. We're gonna be here all flippin' century. I don't know how long the time is. It's the year 2075. Is this like March 9th, 2075? I don't even know. When does the date change? When we're in the shadow? I haven't noticed this. Okay, let's take a look. We're really exploring this game in all of its small nuances, the subtlety, the subtleness, subtlety, is that even a word? Probably not. Subtlety. All its little subtleties. Does the day start now? Nope, not when we first get into the... I think the day would start like when we first entered the sunshine, right? That would be morning on us, but not morning on the planet. So I guess it's whenever the planet completes the cycle. But it's the day for us as we orbit the planet. So really, you know, what's a day? The planet's day or our day? I don't know. And is it actually a year? Because in fact we're orbiting, each time is a year for us? Is that how we're measuring a year? How do we measure time when we're jumping from planet to planet? What in the hell is that? It's got a little... Wait. That's one of the small ones. There was like a little comet tail on that thing. Right? I thought maybe it was like pushing that. Maybe I could launch some potato tanks on things and push them around. Speaking of... Okay, 22,490 watts per second. Also, the date's still the same, so I'm not sure what the world is happening. Maybe now we're doing Neptune days. Are those longer than Earth days? I'm not sure. Don't know my astronomy that well. Oh, they're all like in a thing now. Back into your square. They're all in a shape that I recognize. Alright, so now we're at the point where it's 11.3 million watts. We still get 4 times the power than we would by doing this. So it still makes more sense to do this, I think. Yeah, like, is that a beam coming out of it? Like a little tail? It's like, as it flies, huh. Should keep an eye on these other ones when they move. They have like a little tail. The little ones move the fastest. See, they're like bouncing in and out, and the tail is going in the opposite direction that they're moving. So I wonder when these medium ones, yeah, there's not really much of a tail there, huh? But it is on the inside, and it... Like, see how they're all orbiting counterclockwise, or anti-clockwise. And that one's on the inside, so maybe you don't see a tail, but this one's on the outside. And boom, you get a tail. Same with this one, it's on the inside. Inside, inside. The one that just disappeared is on the outside. And there it comes again with the tail. Wait, is that the same one or is that a different one? I think it's the same one. Yeah, because now we can see all of them. Got one on a big one, one on a medium one. I've launched 4 though. So we're missing one. Where's the 4th one? Is it on the planet proper? Come on, Neptune. Why do you have such complicated moons? So I wonder if, I don't know. This is not worth it. So I want to do like other different things, but we're just gonna get like a little witty remark. This is actually, it's gonna give us the power that we need. Witty remark, power. Witty remark, power. It's tough. Witty remark, maybe we'll proper potato. That's not gonna give us a whole lot. We can build a lot more of them. Oh, we can build a lot more of them. Alright, we'll do that. Here we go. Ready? Proper potato, proper potato, proper potato. They're giving us 20 each, and they're very cheap. 23,000, we're in the shade. No, honestly, these are the best potatoes now, sorry. Another 2-time production from them. Double the production. Now they're giving us 20 watts per second, so we only have 4.5% of total wattage, so it still would have been smarter doing this. But now we could have, I mean, if we didn't do the other thing, the proper potato power, we wouldn't have got to read those 2 sentences. Got to read. We would not have got to read. Like, this is like a complete waste of wattage, but I'm doing it anyway. 4 watts, not worth it. But we're up to 66. But now these, we can really just build a bunch of them. Well, let's just build things. I'm feeling like I want to click stuff and not just the spacebar, so we're gonna build things for a little bit. Bunch of solar panels. Okay. Some more proper potatoes. Let's put it up to 60. Okay. 4 more. And then we'll, I don't know. Should we do some spotlights? Let's see. Excellent Conniption, which should be next. Or no, we'll do another potato tank. And then we'll do the Excellent Conniption. This episode is all about proper potato power. Two more, and they're already above 1 million watts per. It's there. So what I want to get accomplished... Alright. What I want to get accomplished right now, before we finish this episode, this powerful, powerful episode, we're going to do one more potato tank and the excellent kinetogen. That is the goal. And then, once again, what I want to... No, we're going to leave that alone. Nope. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay, fine. I lied. Now we're going to do the potato tank and then the excellent kinetogen, and then, once again, I'm going to let the game run for a little bit. Maybe not 2 weeks this time, because clearly we need to work on the power. But then we're going to... I'm not going to send all these dumb mashers or wedges or whatever next time. We're going to, again, for one more episode, work on the power. I'm going to let this run. We're going to buy all of these things. Now, I let it run for 2 weeks, and we only had 55 million. So we've almost added 10,000 more watts per second just for this episode. So I'm hoping I'll let it probably run a day, and we'll come back and we'll talk. So I think maybe I want to get this done in a few more episodes, because I feel like we're really dragging on. I feel like once we get past these planet puzzles, this one and maybe one more or two more, I'm not sure, then you know, I think that's like the end of the game. So we're pretty close. So what I want to do is not really draw this out in episodes of just listening to me talk and watching these things go around. I want these I was hoping these planet puzzles would only take, you know, one planet per episode, but Neptune is requiring a lot more power, which, if I were to criticize anything about the game, it's this late, quote-unquote late game. After the wattage reset, the universe, the Big Bang reset thing, we lost a lot of our power, which makes sense, but now we have to get back up, and we're talking 110 million watts. Like, that's where we left. Like, we were left off at the 200 million mark. 200 million watt mark. So what, you know what I'm trying to say. And that, like, and having to work all the way back up to that again it's like almost exhausting, even though I'm not doing a whole hell of a lot, except my left arm and hand. I have 2 fingers on the space bar. My wrist is like getting a little tired that I'm almost having to like move my whole arm. So if you can hear the space bar in the recording, I don't know if you can. Every now and then you might, but if you do, it's just me tapping the spacebar consistently, and you can see how many times I'm tapping it up here. So my criticism of the game is this reset and everything since then. The storylines slow down because we have to spend so much time getting this power. And so here's our potato tank. We'll do the excellent kinetogen, and we'll call it an episode. So I'll just chat. I guess we can like talk about the game so far. I find the science, I find the story really fun. I like it. I like games that make you think. The only thing with this game is there's a lot of downtime, and the idea of letting the game run so that you can play it, just, you know, not my favorite idea. And I don't mind doing that. Like, I don't mind, you know, if it took like 30-40 minutes to do Neptune, but this is now the second episode, and we're gonna be over 40 minutes on Neptune, I think. And a lot of it, 40 minutes plus 2 weeks of the game running. So like and when I say the game is running, I mean I'm actually not, like, the game is not running on my computer. It's just that once you start playing it, it seems after a certain point it'll gain wattage, even if the game's off. Like, my computer is turned off, everything's off, but it's still based on the time since the last time you got there. So it gained us 53,838,000 power, which is great. But, you know, it's like you have to have the wattage to do anything, and you have to let so like, if I played the game every day, I'd be sitting here waiting, because I would need to acquire. We had 55 million watts, and how fast did we use them? We used them in the first 2 or 3 minutes. So it's just like I would maybe recalibrate how much everything costs. I don't mind the reset if the cost of everything wasn't so high again, that you're almost having to go back where you left off. Like, if I want to do potato tank sacks, Like, I'd have to let this run for like 3 weeks without pressing anything. Of course, if I press it, I get 3 times the wattage per second, which is why things are going so much faster while I'm here. But, you know, what am I going to do? Like, how much can I possibly talk about to you guys? And how much do you want to listen to me talk with nothing happening? So that's really the issue. That's my major concern with this game, is the, like, I could easily do 40 episodes if we sat here and, you know, chatted and acquired power at a faster rate. But I'm willing to let it run by itself so that we don't have to do that. So, on that note, I'm gonna let it run for maybe another day or two, and we'll come back and we will try to get all this power happening. Kinetogen now produces a whopping 10,000 watts per cycle. That would be whopping if we hadn't already had that. Oh, and we got the best Kinetogen. This is the best that it gets, 100,000 watts per cycle. So when we come back next time, everyone, that we're already up to 25,000 plus 10,000 every time I tap the spacebar. When we come back next time, I'll let this run for a few days, maybe 2 days max. Come back, we will really just pump up the power, and then we're gonna start launching potato wedges, planet mashers. We're gonna get the, I hope in the next episode we'll get past Neptune, and we'll go to our maybe final planet. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!